Alright, howdy boyos, and welcome back to some more Men of War Assault Squad 2. I have done some of these videos a very long time ago when Robz mod was in beta, when it wasn't actually released to the public, and Robz allowed me to make some videos of the nations in Robz mod, you know, America, Germany, Great Britain, Japan, and Russia. It allowed me to make some videos and, you know, show you the units and show some of the differences in the new units and the old units and how they were reused or retextured. And as you know, Robz has been patching his mod, adding stuff to his mod, whether it was units or textures or just balancing stuff. And today is a very cool, awesome day. I am allowed by Robz to show you a preview for a soon-to-be-released update for Robz mod to the public. And it basically adds a new faction to the game. Right now, like I said, we have Germany, Japan, the USSR, America, and Great Britain. This will add a sixth faction. Not really, but I guess it technically adds a sixth faction, the German Waffen SS. From this patch onwards, the German army will no longer include SS units or SS tank crew, and the Waffen SS will literally only exist of SS infantry. Now, there's a couple of differences here, and I haven't been told by Robz exactly what is what, so I'll just go over some of the changes that I know of. First, the SS has the most expensive units in the game. You know, their highest point unit is a 430 point infantry unit, which is right now the highest point infantry unit in the game according to Robz. We also have elite tank crew for every single vehicle that you call in, whether it's a Panzer 1 or a half-track. Every single unit will come with elite tank crew. A little bit more expensive, but you know, it saves you the effort of having to buy elite tank crew and then putting in, you know, switching out the crew. Last but not least, he also made some new SP abilities. So I'll go over those first, and I'll show off some new cool textures, and then we'll look at the infantry. And then we'll also take a quick look at Germany at some of their new units. So, first of all, we have the veteran sniper, which is obviously one thing we have in Robz. Now let me, Germany. Now let me turn off my depth of field, make this a little bit better looking. Oh, it's already off, never mind. So we have a veteran SS Scharfschütze. I personally really like the new skins. They look amazing. I am running this on like the highest of the highest of the highest, so minus depth of field then I guess, but that's to make this a little bit more visible for you guys up close. And I think this might be my favorite update of Robz. Look at how awesome this looks. Look at the camouflage on the helmet. This is close enough where you can actually see the SS runes on his patch. It's a really high quality update. So we have the veteran sniper with the new camouflage on his helmet and the new camouflage outfit for 1 SP. We have a mechanized 2 centimeter flak, which is basically just a half track that comes with a 2 centimeter on the back. It's a quick 2 SP point unit, which allows you to, I guess, transport a quick 20 mil around the map for, you know, no points, and also gives you a half track that comes with it. So if you were to calculate that, a half track at 251, that's 150 points plus a 20 mil is 220 points. Sorry, it's 180 points. So you're looking at like almost 400 points worth of stuff that you're getting right now with 2 SP. You also get an MG42, or I guess maybe an MG34 if you're looking at a, you know, because Germany at the SS is available from 41 to 45. So I'm assuming if you get the SS in 41, this might be an MG34. Anyway, like I said, all the infantry will be SS, and this is another SP unit for 2 points. Half track, 2 infantry to man the gun, and a 20 mil. Then, moving on, we have a Stuka Sufus, which is the giant artillery pieces, the giant Nebelwerfers, mounted on the side of a half track. I really like this thing. It's mobile, it's quick, And those incendiary rockets are freaking insane. That's for 8 special points. Then we have a Jagdpanzer Hetze battle group. We get 2 Jagdpanzer 38s for a price of 10 special points. I'm assuming that's what SP actually stands for. I've never really realized what it does stand for. So for 10 special points, you get 2 Hetzers, which is actually a pretty good buy. If you look at the tanks, I'm going to have to find this now. 1 Hetzer costs you, if I can even find that. I don't, oh, here. So 1 Hetzer is almost 600, so 1150 manpower or 10 special points for 2 Hetzers, which is actually really damn nice because they do get the remote controlled machine gun on the roof, which is a pretty damn nice add-on. Then, moving on, we have a Mechanized. This is probably one of my favorite special points units right now. You get 3 Pack 40s, 3 Sonderkraftfahrzeug 8s to, totem, and you also get ammo crates on top of those. So you basically get a whole pack battery available to you with crew and everything, ammo. So you're definitely going to be able to deal with, Russian or American tank charges. Because the Americans get the twin 76 Sherman ability, the Russians get the twin T-34-85 ability, or the triple T-34-76 ability. This will definitely be able to deal with that. You just put a couple of these down. If one of your teammates gets this in like a 3v3 or 4v4, put one on each side of the map. Boom! You got your flanks reasonably defended versus tanks. Then we have 2 Leichte Fieldhowitzer. For 11 points. Let's move these guys out of here. I'm not really a big fan of these. They're 10.5s or 105mm guns or 10.5 centimeters. I don't know yet. I'm not really too big on them. I don't think they're bad, but if you want to get artillery, for example, like the 25 pounders that the British get, if you want to just get some quick artillery, this is the way to do it. Then, one of my favorite units as well is the Sturmpanzer 4, which is a Brombeer. And this is amazing. This thing is the destroyer of worlds. I really love this thing. If this thing hits, if this tank hits other tank directly, it's basically just a KV-2, but it's a little smaller and harder to hit. It doesn't have a turn, but I really love the logo of this thing, and it's absolutely beautiful. Also, it's very high res. Then we have 2 what are probably a little bit more known. We have a Tiger Ace for 14 points. Wish there was a little bit more camouflage on this, maybe, but it does look really, really good. We get an elite SS tank crew in it, and it does look freaking fantastic. And last but not least, a Jagdpanther. We get a Jagdpanther, which absolutely looks gorgeous, and that's for 17 special points into the game. Now. So we've gone over the SP point units. I just wanted to go over that for for the SS, so you had that gone out of the way. Now, there's one thing I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to go over all of these units. A, they're all going to get pictures according to what Robz told me. And B, I'm not going to go over them because they're literally the exact same as the ones in the German Army faction. However, these guys, if Robz did that correctly, which I think he did, all these guys are Jur SS vehicle supports. All these guys will be actual SS, whether I buy that thing or whether I buy a heavy mortar, or let's do one more. Let's buy a heavy pack. So all of the infantry in this is still SS. That's the only difference between these mortars or this faction and the other faction. This is just SS, but they have the same percentage on these guns. The only thing they changed, like I said, is the tank crew in vehicles will be elite tank crew, and the infantry will be a little bit better, but you'll also get that for a price premium. Now, moving on to the infantry, we have the SSVT, or the SS Verfügungstruppe. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And the SSVT was used before World War II actually started. These guys were basically SS in training. They were sent into Poland, as far as I can remember, but basically they are, your cheap infantry. They are, as far as 129 points is not really cheap, but they're your cheap, kind of, shit, I need something to stop this advance. As you can see, they have, let's see, we'll go over this the way I went over it in my previous Robz mod videos. This is actually an updated model. This picture looks updated. Anyway, they only have 1 star. We have, or some of them guess have 1 star. But this is the machine gun system, that's why he has 1 star, I guess. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, you stay back there. We have 6, 7 Kar 98s, 1 MP40, and 1 ZB VS53 Czechoslovakian, I think, machine gun, which is actually very fast firing. And I'm pretty sure this is the British use this on their tanks, and they call it the BESA. And they also come with 1 Panzerfaust, 18 AP grenades, and no AT grenades. Now we have the SS Gebirgsjäger Prinz Eugen, Eugen, I think it's Eugen, and these guys look fucking fantastic. These are your kind of regular soldiers. They're 6 points more expensive than, or 5 points more expensive than the Grenadier squad, but I don't know if there's a big difference between them. I should probably compare that in a second here. So that was basically 6 Kar 98s, 6 Kar 98s, 1 MG, and an MP40. And the Gebirgsjäger division, Prinz Eugen, has the Edelweiss, I think, on their sleeve, and they have 1 Kar 98, an MP40, second MP40, an STG-44, another MP40. Also, these weapons are obviously bound to periods. You're not going to get an STG-44 in 1941. He'll probably give it a different weapon, maybe an MP40 or an MKB-42. This is a overview of what's in right now, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to release it before it's 100% done. So I want to make sure that's like said. Then we have another Kar 98, another Kar 98, and a machine gun, the ZB, and 2 more MP40s. This is kind of more of an assault squad, as you can see, with 5 MP40s, an STG with a Panzerfaust, another Panzerfaust, 3 Kar 98s, and the ZB machine gun. And also, we go from 2 to 5 stars on the machine gun. This guy has 5 stars, 5 stars. Team leader has extra 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. They come with 18 grenades, 6 AT grenades, like I said, 2 Panzerfausts, and their accuracy is 5 stars. And then we have the SS Grenadiere, which are a few points less. They come with 1 STG, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars, an MP40. So less assault heavy, although they do. Actually, no, they get 2 Panzerfausts as well. These guys get 2 Panzerfausts, but their main difference is this guy gets an MG42. So, do you want an MG42 or do you want the ZB? If you get the ZB squad, you get more MP40s, which means heavier on the assault focus. And in this one, you lose out on the assault focus, but you gain more long-range combat effectiveness with those Kar 98s and the MG42, which I'm assuming is going to be superior to the ZB. Now we're moving into the interesting area. We have an SS Panzergrenadier squad, and this Panzergrenadier squad is... The squads are actually kind of small for Germany, for the SS. That's kind of to balance it out too. This is a 9-man squad with a 1, 2, trying to get this done over here, 4 Kar 98s, 2 Panzerfausts in there, 3 Panzerfausts in the entire squad. And the squad actually is 247 points. And then, sorry, this is not a Kar 98, this is a G43, but it's 3 Panzerfausts in total. And then we get 2 MG42s and 2 STG-44s at 5-star accuracy all across the board. So they are expensive, but you get 2 MGs, you get those 3 Panzerfausts, and you get the 2 Kar 98s, and, or sorry, the STG-44s, and you get a G43. So a little bit more of a automatic fire team. Like I said, you lose out on some of the Kar 98s, but you gain that on the MG42s. Then we have the veteran SS Panzergrenadier Totenkopf, which a lot of people probably think these were the people that killed in the concentration camps, but Totenkopf was also a actual combat division. So the Totenkopf is a 10-man squad, and we have, let's take a look. The skill seems to be 6, so we have 1 MG42. Trying to grab these guys out of there first. 2 MG42s. We have 1 Kar 98 sniper. That's actually a good upgrade. We have a second Kar 98, the regular Kar 98. We have 1. Let's see, third Kar 98 G43. I'm trying to make this nicer. And then we have, okay, so we have 4 Kar 98s, of which 5 Kar 98s, of which 1 is a sniper. We have 3 Panzerfausts. We have 2 G43s, an MP40, and an SDG44. So this squad has 1 star more accuracy. Is an 11-man squad, not a 10-man squad. It's an 11-man squad, and it comes with the MGs, the Panzerfaust. So this is really an assault squad, especially because you can also have that sniper sit back and kind of pick off, you know, guys running at a distance away from you. So interesting squad. Mainly more focused on long range still. You got 1 MP40 and 1 STG44 in that squad, but the other ones are MG42s, G43s, and Kar 98s. And then we have the Elite Panzergrenadier Squad, Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler, which basically just means the lifeguards of Adolf Hitler. So these guys are the best of the best, the most expensive squad in the game according to Robz right now. Also the camos, these guys look fucking fantastic. I probably should have been looking at that a little bit more. You can see different camos from the, I'm trying to get this more zoomed in. This is as zoomed in as I can get. From the P dot over here to a Tarnmunster. That might be wrong. Please do check me in the comments on that. We have different variations of camo, which I really like, and I think Robz told me there is a variation in camos that can spawn regardless, but some camos like this will only spawn for the more elite infantry units. So now we have the top of the top elite. So we have these guys are 7-star accuracy. This guy has a 7-star accuracy Panzerschreck with a lot of ammo. This guy has 5. He has what, 12 or 13 rockets. That's insane. Plus 3 Panzerfausts. That's a lot of stuff right there. This guy obviously doesn't carry a gun, but besides a pistol, but his job will just be to hit stuff for the fatherland. So we have a Panzerschreck with a pistol, an assistant with rockets, and a Kar 98. We have 1 G43, 2 G43s, an STG44, a G43 sniper, a MG42, another MG42, a Kar 98 with ammo for the assist for the machine guns, another STG, and a Kar 98. So we do have 3 Kar 98s and a Panzerschreck, 2 MG42s, 3 G43s, of which 1 is a sniper, and 2 STG44s, all at 7-star accuracy, which is really insane. Now, there's no difference between the paradropped squad or the regular, so we'll just take a look at the regular squad. And these SS Fallschirmjäger are actually different from the regular Fallschirmjäger. As you'll see by their camo is a bit different from what you're used to, and these guys look fucking amazing. We have 2 Panzerfausts. Let's see this, try and grab these guys out of here. 2 Panzerfausts, each one of them that's probably the team leader, with an STG44, one with a Kar 98. We have I think we have 2 FG42s in this team. Yeah, we have 2 FG42s. Also at, also at 7-star, the microphone there, sorry. Also at 7-star accuracy. An MG42 with 7-star accuracy, another MG42 with 7-star accuracy, a Kar 98 sniper, a regular Kar 98, another regular Kar 98, and an MP40. So this squad is more, as you can see, it's amazing, but it doesn't have the amazingness that the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler has, where they have a Panzerschreck, and I guess these guys do come with the FG42, which is an insane weapon, having the 7-star accuracy. Also, I talked to Robz, and you guys might have realized that the BAR in Vanilla Men of War is a weapon that's fired from the hip. Let's grab the MG42 here. The MG42, for example, is fired from the hip, less accuracy. I mentioned to Robz that I think it's unfair that the BAR was a now a shoulder-mounted rifle, like a a Kar 98 or like an MP4, or sorry, like an Kar 98 or like a G43. So as you can see here, they can like run up with it, and they don't have to like go prone, or they don't have to like change their stance to shoulder their gun. So as far as I'm aware, he at least made the FG42 and maybe even the Johnson LMG guns that can be put to the shoulder, as you can see here, while firing, which makes them a lot more powerful because it actually allows them to have better accuracy, even though they're already freaking 7 stars. Now we have all the infantry done. I will go over this list right here because I guess I might as well show these. There's not honestly that much I can show you here. Like I said, this is just different versions. One thing I wanted to grab out from this is the combat engineers, because those guys actually got a new, very cool looking backpack, the German Pioneer backpacks, that the skin has been added, the texture has been added to Robz, and it makes them just look that much cooler. But there's nothing really new there. They just plant mines, they defuse mines, etc., etc. We have support crew, we have regular tank crew, and we have elite SS tank crew. So we have regular crew and we have elite SS tank crew. Which the irregular crew, I actually don't know what the. Hang on, that's what it's gonna test. It's probably a good. That's actually a very good point. I didn't realize that. Let's buy a. Where's a panther? This is. I want a beautiful panther now. That's the. I don't know if that's the best looking panther I can buy. That's the best looking panther I can buy. So the best looking panther you can buy. Fuck, super sorry. Comes with 116 points. It comes with 116% SS tank crew. Now, if we buy elite SS tank crew, let's put those in there and see if it does anything different to the percentage. It might do that. Let's take a look. Okay, so that doesn't change anything. So I'm not really sure what the reason is to buy the elite versus the regular tank crew. Let's buy some regular tank crew. Get these guys out of here. And then I need to buy another one and put everyone in there and see what happens. Okay, stone. Oh, now people are going to sit in the back. I want to just, this is like a little experiment just for me to see what happens. Okay, I don't know where the fuck he's got on there, but. So, they lose 1%. Not really sure, that doesn't really matter that much. So I guess Robz will look at it. Obviously, he shouldn't make them too OP, but there's a little tiny difference there. I should drive the tank away though. And then last but not least, I will go over these in a second. Robz is also going to be adding, which is something that I requested. I know a lot of other people requested. You know how you can buy, different machine gunner teams? Like you can buy Airborne 30 cal, you can buy Ranger 30 cal, or you can buy, Johnson LMG. You can buy, Red Guard machine gun, Guards rifle machine gun, SS machine gun, Fallschirmjäger machine gun, etc., etc. I have really been asking to be able to buy, for example, Ranger anti-tank or Waffen SS anti-tank, or just allowing you to spend more points to get better AT infantry. Because one thing that's really been triggering me lately in Robz multiplayer games, which I've been playing a lot and I hope you guys have been enjoying that, is when you buy an AT team and they suck balls. They're like 3 or 4 star dudes. Let's take a look at these guys. These guys are, oh god, that's a 6-star team. I think the highest is 7 stars, so that's really, really good. But the regular armies, German, all the regular factions, their guys are maybe 3 or 4 stars at the very most. If I can spend, let's see, the difference between the regular MG42 is 70, or sorry, the SS Grenadier is 42 for 74 points, and the highest one is 113 point FG42. Okay, so I guess you get 1 extra guy, but the idea is that if I want to spend money on, if I want to spend more money for a price premium, if I want to pay more money for a better stars, he's going to be putting it in. So in the near future, you'll be able to buy a Red Guard AT, Fallschirmjäger AT, Airborne AT, you know, you name it, Commando AT, SAS AT, Imperial Guard AT, to allow people to spend a little bit more points to gain more stars to be. Because one thing that's really annoying is when your AT guys keep missing a freaking giant tank in the middle of a field. It's like, jeez, could you really? So I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, let's get some of these single spots. So we have a Kar 98, we have a G43. I'm assuming there will be G41 if you're playing pre-1943. MP40, SDG-44. We have an SS anti-tank rifle, which is just a regular infantry, but they look like SS. We have Panzerfaust, we have Panzer Schreck, like I showed you already. These guys actually have a 5-star rating. Is that 5? 6 stars on their Panzerfaust, which is actually really insane. And I also have to say that I just saw that you can actually physically see the Panzerfausts, which is something that I don't think you could see for a very long time. So I'm glad that he put that in now. You can actually see how far you miss something or not. And also, this is a bit of a thing that I like to do lately. Just buy Panzerfaust infantry, use it as like use it as anti-infantry. You just put a guy in the bush, put it in a hold fire. Look at how much damage that causes. That's just insane. Anyway, obviously these guys are very clustered, but even if a squad, let's buy for Svogenstruppe. If these guys are like charging you, imagine this is like an enemy squad, and they're coming at you, and you land like a shell right here, right now. You're gonna kill half that squad with one single rocket. I think that's pretty strong. Anyway, moving on. We have the SS Grenadier, which is actually already a Grenadier, but he only gets 5 stars on his only 5 stars on his MG34. Then we have a MG42 team, gets 5 stars, Grenadiers. We get the Veteran SS, which is the Totenkopf division. We get Veteran SS with an MG42, still Totenkopf, and we get the Elite MGs, which is the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler with their 34-7 fucking stars, and the MG42 with 7 freaking stars. Then last but not least, we get the Fallschirmjäger with the MG34 and one with the MG42. Personally, I would love to see one that has an FG42, because I actually like to buy those. It's cheaper than an actual MG, and I just use them for a defense. I just buy 3 of them. You get 2 Kar 98s and an FG42. I put the Kar 98s a little bit more forward, FG42 in the back, and it's a very accurate, you know, good damage doing, high rate of fire, low capacity gun, and I really like that. We have SS flamethrowers, which, you know, just a regular thing. Don't think there's any stars for flamethrowers. We have a Kar 98 sniper, as we've already seen. We also have a G43 sniper, which actually looks pretty damn cool. It's the same thing, same accuracy. He just gets, you know, a G43. And last but not least, the SS officer, which, let's just, I don't know, I guess he just looks like a normal officer, but he is SS, which you can see he has the SS symbol, and he also appears to be, I think, a lieutenant, if I can see that correctly. You can even read, I can't zoom in enough on this one, but you can even read the cuff bands, which is ridiculous. Maybe I can get the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler out here today. It's very hard to read right now, and it might not even show up on YouTube because it'll be not amazing quality because YouTube. But right here is the cuff band on this guy. There's a cuff band, and there's a cuff band like right there. And on a good day, when a map isn't that fucky, you can even read that. So I'm really excited. Anyway, we're gonna back out, and we're going to play as the German army for a quick second, because now we're going to take a look at some of their new stuff. And I'm going to just buy all their infantry, not really go over it, you know, determine the amount of guys per team. But Robz took all the, Robz took all the SS units out of the German army and put them into the Waffen SS. So now, obviously, there was some spaces to fill in the German army now. So, you know, like I said, you know, we have to now see what he added. Now, there's nothing added here. Trust me, there's, you know, this different skin, which is a regular, you know, it looks really cool. Very nice skin, actually. It's just your regular sniper. But he did, like I said, add some different units. So we're going to go over these and quickly take a look, because I am not really sure which models exactly got an overhaul, so we have to go over all of them. I am pretty sure that most of the infantry got an overhaul, so we'll go very quickly. This is the Volkssturm. It appears that they're mostly the same. I think they might have changed a little bit, but they appear to be mostly the same. Then we have a Volksgrenadier squad. These guys have already been in Robz, but these guys definitely look different. They have different helmets, and they have an MG42 now, which I didn't used to have. And they have, let's see, their stars. Okay, probably 2 and 3 stars for the FTL, or I guess the SL. So even do Panzerfaust. So this is kind of a random mix of units. Like some have camo, some don't have camo. I'm pretty sure if I buy another one of these, that their composition could be a bit different, but I haven't tested that completely. I do think, looking at this machine gunner, let's get this guy over here. Do you see that? These two machine gunners, same squad, exactly the same squad. See, Volksgrenadier machine gun Schütze. So these guys are from the same squad. I just bought a separate one, and they are a bit randomized. And I just picked out the MG42 because it's the easiest for me to, you know, see the differences between those guys, because they are obviously the ones carrying the bigger guns. But it's really cool to see that there's randomization for these units now. Moving on, we have a Volksgrenadier Sturm squad, which is, in the correct year, these guys will all have a, oh no, I'm lying to you. These guys are, again, new. These weren't in Robz. Only in Robz right now you have Volksgrenadier squads, if I recall correctly. So this is a more heavily assault-based squad. As you can see, MP40s, G43s, Panzerfaust, and STG-44s. Freaking insane. Fucking awesome. Volksgrenadier Heavy Storm Squad. These guys come with MG42s, and the backbone of every German squad obviously 42s, Panzerfaust. And let's buy another one and see if we can see any quick differences between these two squads. Trying to find the let's try and find the Gruppenführer. No, you come here. So I think, looking at the shoulders, this guy is wearing a different camo. So again, randomization is a big thing, and it's really awesome to see less of, you know, there's less clone soldiers on the map. There's just, you know, just a little bit tiny differences. Differences you won't see when you're sending these guys into a Russian meat grinder by the hundreds, but details I can still very much appreciate. Now here is the Squad of Death. An 8-man squad. No AT launched, you know, other than some AT grenades. These guys are fucking scary. An 8-man STG-44 squad. I'm assuming in 1941 they'll probably either have full MP40s or they will have MKB-42s, but you don't want to fuck with these guys. That's for sure. We have the regular Grenadier squad, which I'm not going to take a look at too long. I think the German uniforms changed and their helmets changed. I can't really zoom in too much, which kind of bothers me a little bit. You can definitely see a difference between these guys with the guys in Robz right now. Some of them have different pants on. So again, it's just randomization. You know, some guys have regular pants, some have camouflage pants. That's a really cool touch. Here's one of the new squads, the Fusilier squad. So we'll take a look at this for sure. We have one Kar 98, STG-44. I love how it just got added and it apparently pops up on Steam. We have a G43, so let's take a look. We have Kar 98. Oh, that's everyone running. No. That even happens. That's so annoying. I don't know why that happens sometimes. We just select everyone. It's really annoying. And then that guy there and another car. So two STG-44s, one G43. This guy's G43 too. Two G43s, three Kar 98s, an MG42, and two Panzerfausts are the Fusilier squad. Now these guys, are 194 points, so they're kind of decently up there. Although, to be fair, right now in Robz might have known that the Grenadier squad with automatic weapons costs like 190 as well. And these guys actually do get... I guess they're kind of the same squad, honestly. I wouldn't know the difference between these guys too much. A Jaeger squad for 205 points is also new. These guys actually get some... MG42, SG44, MP40s. This is more of an assault-based squad, as you can see. There's only 2 Kar 98s in this squad, multiple MP40s, SG44s, and MG42 for fire support. And we get 1 Panzerfaust with that squad as well. Then we have Panzergrenadiere, which you've already seen. I'm not gonna look at these guys. You know, it's like they look different. They have different camouflage. They can have more random camouflages. This is not new though. The Elite Grenadier Panzergrenadier Squad Groß Deutschland, Groß Deutschland, which actually comes with a sniper with everything on top, you know, the helmet, and it gets a sniper version of the G43, a regular G43, a Kar 98, another Kar 98, 2 MG42s, and 3 SG44s. So a 9-man squad, but with a lot of I can't say that word, versatility. That's a really hard word for me to pronounce. Anyway, with a lot of options, I'll put it that way, a lot of options with AT, 2 MGs, the sniper, which is awesome because he gets a car and he gets a G43. Only downside is, like I said, 9-man squad. And then last but not least, we have a Gebirgs, not the last but not least, but the Gebirgsjäger, which still look the exact same way as they've been looking, so I'm not going to look at those guys too much. And just like a look at the Fallschirmjäger, I don't think these guys have really changed. I don't think there's any like randomization for Fallschirmjäger. They just all look the exact same as they did before. Maybe they have like a different face, but I haven't seen that yet. So Germany has also, like I said, I just totally all tapped out of my game. Germany, like I said, has gotten some different stuff, and as you can see here, they got some different teams instead of SS teams. They now have Panzergrenadier, Elite Panzergrenadier teams with their respective weapons, and they also lost the veteran. The SS tank crew now just changed into regular Panzerwaffe tank crew, but they're still elite. Don't worry, I already tested it. Those guys are elite tank crew. They just no longer look like SS tank crew. So with that being said, this is pretty much everything that there is right now for you to show. There's some minor differences, some minor tweaks. There's still some stuff that Germany doesn't have and the SS has, or vice versa. Especially, Robz is trying to make this as historical as possible. For example, the SS got given way more Tiger 2s, but they never received any of those Pak 40 Pumas. That's Robz's words, not mine. Don't blame me if I'm wrong. And Robz said he's going to implement that in the game by giving them either cheaper to the Germans, or earlier in the war, or blah blah blah, all kinds of things you can do to balance it out. But, you know, like I said, the Pak 40 Puma was never given to the SS, as far as Robz said, so it will not be available to the SS. There's like tiny little quirks and tiny little differences between the SS and the regular German army right here. The biggest part is the infantry and the fact that all the SS tank crew come standard with the SS, whereas they are no longer available for the Germans, but they just get regular elite German tank crew. It's just like a different skin, but it's still the same bonus. But in the end, I am really looking forward to this, and I feel like having this will walk its way into something that I've been really been looking forward to. As it is right now, it's not possible to have winter skins or desert skins because it works a bit different, and Rob started to explain it to me. But I'm trying to harass, in a friendly way, Robz into doing something which would mean that you would have more factions. For example, I would only really need to see, personally, America, Britain, and Germany in the desert camo, and America, Germany, and Russia, and maybe England, but it's kind of a bit far-fetched, I guess. But I would love to see, to begin with, Germany and Russia winter version, which there's a couple cool mods in the workshop. that have like winter clothes and full-on like parkas and stuff. And I think it'd be awesome if you could find a snow map. You would just select Germany winterized or USSR winterized, and you would get, you know, winter soldiers wearing parkas, wearing trench coats, or wearing these long coats, great coats, you know, having the face wraps on, or having the ushankas, tanks have like weathering on them. Obviously, that's something that's pretty much far down the line if it ever happens. But I figured I'd kind of maybe put you guys in here, and hopefully Robz will listen to this video at this point and be like, oh shit, people are going to get mad at me if I never do that. Maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am really excited to actually have some gameplay with the SS because they do look very promising, and it'll change me up because I am someone who hates buying expensive infantry and Robz because you always lose it. Like, one infantry guy that's like the cheapest, the stupidest Kar 98 guy with a stupid grenade can take out the most expensive. It doesn't matter. You can buy whatever you want to buy. He's going to get killed. And I think that's going to be interesting to see when we play the SS, and how expensive and how painful it'll be to buy a 430-point squad. It's the 430-point squad is more expensive than the Ostwind. The 430-point squad is almost a Panzer IV F2. So you can see that, you know, in a Panzer F2, you have to not really be amazing to make that work. But, you know, a 430-point squad, it sucks when you lose one guy in that squad, and that's 43 manpower gone if you calculate it that way, if it's a 10-man squad. Anyway, enough of me talking. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you so much, Robz, for letting me view this mod, or view this, I guess, version of the mod before the official release. And like I said, I look really forward to playing some big multiplayer games with the Waffen SS mixed with the regular German army to make these nice, like, I guess, like, a little bit different battles from having before. Because honestly, Rob's mod has been amazing, but, you know, after playing the same gears and the same games, or even like we've been playing everything basically now, it's getting kind of stale. And I'm really hoping and thinking that these SS faction will kind of throw the game up and around enough for a long time in the near future. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to stay awesome. Do drop a like if you liked the video, and I would love to see you in the next one. Cheers.